Hi everybody, my name is Tomáš Kozelský and I'm a founding partner of KOGAA Architectural Studio. Today we're gonna look at our side project of making a co-work within the program Building Creative Communities. We are inside of this historical building of a school in a historical classroom, and we decided to basically build all the interior purely from reused materials. So what you can see here is a standardized rack system that we were using in the exhibition for Italian chamber in Prague. For a design exhibition, we were supposed to demolish it after the usage, but we still managed to maintain, to save it, to bring it to Brno. And now it works perfectly as a rack system and also as a partition walls between different spaces. Together with the rack system, we invented the usage of polycarbonate sheets that are making the shelves inside, and as well they are basically translucent, allowing the sunlight and the artificial light to pass through and not to create the borders or shade within the space. We're combining it with another type of polycarbonate. It's a corrugated plastic sheet which we were using in the Distillery, Social Reactor, our previous project. But after it was closed down, there was a question if we should throw this material away or if we find a way how to reuse it, which we did. What we have quite special thing is a reuse of the KVH columns, classic wood. We are using it everywhere, the building sites. There is a lot of waste, and we have a big problem in this building, which is not flat floors. The floors are wooden. We wanted to maintain the existing parquet, but the problem is the floor is extremely wavy. So instead of pouring a concrete or building a huge podium, we decided to nivellate only the parts under the racks. So we created from the reused KVH blocks this kind of base, which you can see on the bottom, and we're perfectly flat. So you can use it, you can do it, it's beautiful. The height we were staying only in this height is because we would like to keep it open. We want to create a communication between this space and the space which is behind the partition, and on top we're gonna make a forest. Perfect. This side is supposed to be dedicated for civil engineers, for structural engineers, for young professionals who are related with our architectural studio, which is seated right behind the wall. They have their demands, therefore we kind of design it together with them. On the other side is going to be slightly more creative specialists, saying, for example, designers, furniture designers, architects and so on, who are going to be helping us with our projects. Today, nonetheless, we are here for one piece of refurbishment, and that is going to be the center table for the engineers. We got these floorboards, which were used during the Brno Design Days 2020, and they were used for workshops. But because of the limited typology, we had to create them only 1 meter in width and 2.5 meters in the length. These tables, these boards are kind of useless for everyday usage because the spaces are very, very narrow. And so today we're going to take these tables, we're going to reformat them and create a main big 8-seated table. To actually place the table on this mentioned not flat floor, we are going to be using legs previously used in the manufacturing of weapons here in Brno, which we purchased. They are very durable, very massive. Let's say not that aesthetic, but with a huge possibility, and that is the retraction of the end, allowing us to play with the uneven surface. And that's basically it. Safety first, and let's have fun. So what we did, we cut the table in halves. Not both of them are the same. This one is wider, so we're getting like quite a comfortable working space. And the second part we're going to use to place it here as the back part of your working space, but also as a central reinforcement body, which is going to be basically providing the table from bending in this direction. And we are going to do the same with another board, and the boards are going to be placed approximately 5 centimeters from each other, and we're going to use the inner ridge for leading the electricity and maybe even the internet. So, we got our product, the table, the co-work table is finished. We basically, as we promised, we cut the board, we took the shorter part, we created the central gutter, and the central gutter is the added value of all the table. It's basically pretty deep, so you can insert inside the extension cables. But because it's really hard to reach, we found this thing, which we actually are normally used inside of old lamps, and we reused it in the way that you place inside of the gutter the basic installation. You take this part of the lamp, you can insert inside the extension that you need for your daily usage. And you insert this gutter inside of the ridge, and now you have nicely movable, placeable electricity plug wherever you need it. So that's it, and thank you for watching.